unavailable players. Obviously, Donovan Mitchell, we mentioned a moment ago. Rudy Gobert strained his calf last night. Doesn't seem to be anything serious. He could be back on Wednesday. Booker turned back by Whiteside. Also missing for Utah tonight, Bojan Bogdanovic. In and out for Booker. Kept alive. Phoenix will have another bite at the apple. Back comes Booker. Nobody in front of him, and Whiteside was too late to contest. Clarkson probes, throws it away. Booker's got Johnson ahead of him. Back to Bridges. Oh, nice play defensively. Clarkson probes, throws it away. Booker's got Johnson ahead of him. Back to Bridges. Oh, nice play defensively. But Phoenix cashes in anyway with Booker knocking down the mid-range shot. Clarkson probes, throws it away. Booker's got Johnson ahead of him. Back to Bridges. Oh, nice play defensively. But Phoenix cashes in anyway with Booker knocking down the mid-range shot. 3 early turnovers for the Jazz. You know, Bismack Biyombo has a great perspective on the Chris Paul, Monty Williams leadership as Booker scores on the cut. He talked about how on this Suns team, no one really seems to care who scores the ball, and quoting him, "This is not normal," he said. But he's amazed by the way it works here in Phoenix.
And Bismack Biyombo was right, and Monty Williams talked about having a we score mentality. And what he means by that is just because you didn't score the basket doesn't mean you weren't important to that possession, as Cam Johnson knocks down the 3 right there. And that's tough, because it doesn't seem like it would be tough, but so many times when you get in that situation, play to your standard, it's a lot easier when you have the big dogs coming to town, when you're playing against a guy like a LeBron James or Kevin Durant, and he's taken to a new level with the Phoenix Suns.
He provides the screen for Chris Paul. Stopped. Booker will try another mid-range shot. He's getting a lot of those early on here. The shot is absorbed by JaVale McGee.
House of Haywood nominee.
Booker in transition.
I mean, that was an incredible block, though.
Monty Williams called it a different dynamic this year in terms of the size up front for the Phoenix Suns. Clarkson steps into a 3. It's wide right. Biyombo comes down with the board.
Double-double and then 5 assists to boot. Gets the pin down on the smaller defender, House.
Going to see some different lineups for both teams here tonight. And we'll see really good Devin Booker, as per usual.
NCAA champion, Jared Butler.
Booker. Starting to feel it.
You got the cookbook open right now.
I found out earlier from her 9-year-old son, who told her, "Well, I guess you're the shepherd now because you're looking after the goat."
The Jazz, with their normal personnel, hit more threes than anybody in the NBA. Booker again from the mid-range. Thought he got fouled. He got 2 points nonetheless. Booker. There's that profile.
And there's a mistake by somebody on Utah. They're normally not going to have 2 or 3 of those in a row, so you got to figure that next game they're going to correct their errors.
But he had come in hot. He's feeling it right now. Previous 5 games scored 35, 30, 48, and 28 before laying the egg here on Saturday night. Here's Hughes. Spin move for his jumper. They do just that. House sticks with it. Turnover.
That time they put 2 on the ball and good things happen. They got a turnover out of Booker.
That shot would count, but won't fall for Elijah Hughes. That looked like a good block by JaVale McGee. Booker spins, fires. Whiteside collects.
What's amazing for me is JaVale McGee's been playing for 14 years, and he still has that level of athleticism.
18 in a row earlier this season. They're in a stretch of 5 home games and a 6-game stretch. Booker. Too easy. Paul. Into Biyombo. Over Whiteside. Just nicked the rim. 90 seconds left here in this first half in Phoenix. Whiteside post up inside. He had the mismatch on Booker, who fouls him. Phoenix has 4 seconds. Booker to close out the half. Wouldn't fall for him, so he'll settle for 19 at the break.
been throughout the course of his career, definitely not this year for the Phoenix Suns.
41 seconds into the second half, and the Suns are doing something they did not do at all in the first half. Let's take a free throw. Let's check in with Dennis Scott.
All right, guys, you're right on point. This is the first free throws for the Suns here for the ball game.
Gay's looking to post up. He's got the smaller Bridges on it. Bridges gets that long arm out there. Behind the back. 3-on-1. Johnson misses. Booker is there for the cleanup. Gay's looking to post up. He's got the smaller Bridges on it. Bridges gets that long arm out there. Behind the back. 3-on-1. Johnson misses. Booker is there for the cleanup.
Force has had a great game.
He's got 13 for Utah, getting the start tonight with so many Utah regulars unavailable. And Devin Booker's got to go in here again. Boyan Bogdanovich, Royce O'Neal, Mike Conley, and Joe Ingles.
So basically everybody that you know for the Utah Jazz is playing right now is Devin Booker. Appreciate even more watching him live and in person. He makes winning basketball plays on the regular.
There's Booker with House in front of him. Rises and fires, rattles out. Surveys the scene as he brings it up. Into Booker. Clarkson got a hand on it, poked it away.
Great D by Clarkson. Booker trying to take advantage of him on the post, and Clarkson would have none of it, and then pays it off with the tough bank shot.
Booker. Utah by 1. Gay stripped by Booker. Much better defense by Devin Booker this season. We talked to Monty Williams about that. Utah by 1. Gay stripped by Booker. Much better defense by Devin Booker this season. We talked to Monty Williams about that.
This guy he wants the tough matchups. Devin Booker, he wants to go out there and guard the toughest guys in his position. Ooh,
House.
Nice block by House.
Great recovery by Daniel House on Booker.
Bismack Biyombo with the block and then finishing it off with a nice left-hand layup on the other side.
10 points now for Biyombo. Forrest comes back the other way, and an and one for Trent Forrest.
72-70. House misses the free throw. Tonight he is 5 of 9 from the stripe.
That anticipation by Jordan Clarkson.
A couple of big bodies, Wainwright and Pascal thumping. Booker ahead of Gay. Holds him off. Can't finish, no whistle. Pascal comes up with it, and maybe a little frustration foul on Devin Booker. A couple of big bodies, Wainwright and Pascal thumping. Booker ahead of Gay. Holds him off. Can't finish, no whistle. Pascal comes up with it, and maybe a little frustration foul on Devin Booker. And this cast of lesser knowns is shooting 53% against the #2 defense in the NBA right now.
Don't tell the rest of these Jazz players it's the best defense in the league.
A freeze and a fling from Devin Booker. The clunker on Saturday night with 11 and now 30 here and plenty of time to go.
It looks like he might hit with a 40 ball tonight.
33.
Right on cue.
Well, Utah did, I should say. And he gets the Jazz within 1 with 2 minutes to go here in the third. Booker lost it. 2 minutes to go here in the third. Booker lost it. Elfrid Payton snares it. Booker pops out in the corner. Won't fall. Biyombo keeps it alive. Who started all 63 games for a playoff team last year with the New York Knicks.
Yeah, Elfrid Payton's one of those guys that can definitely help a basketball team. And as Landry Shamet can help a basketball team as well as he knocks down the 3.
4 seasons as an NBA pro. Whiteside looked like he was trying to foul Payton, couldn't get to him. Comes back to Booker. Over Pascal. Whiteside has it. You know, you shouldn't be ball watching all the time.
I know.
I taught that early on.
You see, we haven't gone to a replay. Our camera people might have not have caught it either. I'm not the only one.
Basically admitted that some of these weren't of great concern moving forward, but with the parts already missing, decided to give the younger guys some run tonight. And there to House, he goes baseline. They swing it to Gay. Low pass. He goes to the drive, and Gay is bumped by Booker. McGee trailing. Oh, floater off the front rim.
That's a deep floater.
House doesn't have numbers. Will take it anyway. Pascal keeps it alive.
They want it. They got it.
Transition 3, no. Booker will take it. McGee inside and good. No shot. No shot. Game numbers I mentioned before the break. He has the best plus-minus of any player in the NBA in those clutch situations. Oh. Backdoor cut, it's Booker. Went after Whiteside. Paul, harassed by Clarkson. Letting him play. Booker for three, no. Biombo and Pascal went after it.
And so coming down the stretch of ball games, they're not going to be into their regular plays, getting their regular shots, whereas Phoenix, they're going to be getting the same shots that they normally get.
Looking to take over here late. He's got Booker all over him. Into the paint, up high for Whiteside. Gets away from him. Booker on the floor to collect it. House on it. Oh. Hesitation into the paint. Out to Booker. Already had a big night. That one way off.